Okay, we should be all set and good to go.
Hello, Twitch.
Hello, Twitch. Are you feeling twitchy today? So I never look at the Twitch home screen. Like I always hear people talk about how it's such a big deal and you get so many viewers on the home screen, but like this is where my type of content uh absorption apparently is different than most people's way that they watch content, because I never look at the home screen. And
Yeah,
honestly, nothing on the home screen ever looks interesting to me either. So like the
yeah,
couple of times I have looked, there's been like nothing that has appealed to me. But I was looking at it, and there were some big creators like Kai Cenat or something like that. Kai Snot. I don't know anything about him. I've seen a couple clips here and there on like commentary channels, uh, and it's just definitely not my vibe. Hey Uzi, how you doing? But I saw that they were on the home screen. And they had 130,000 viewers, and I'm like, that's wild. For one, I kind of agree, Uzi. I have not found anything about the little bit of content I've seen of his that seems interesting. It's like literally one of his tags is loud, and I'm like, yeah, when I think about him, all I think of is screaming. Like it's very like children's content, I think. I don't want to say like children's content because I don't think that it's necessarily like made to be children's content, but like just that like loud, flashy nonsense, which has not ever been my vibe. But I'm like 130,000 viewers is wild. And then I saw Hassan Abi was also online at the same time and had like 3,000 viewers. Like 3,000 viewers is wild. And for Hassan to have 3,000 and that other person to have 130,000 is wild. Wild. Like my homepage, I don't know if it actually like if there's an algorithm that gives you people that you would like, because I never see anything I'd like on my homepage. So I kind of just imagine it gives you like the top viewers or like whoever's got the most viewers at the time. And it was so different. I literally had like 30 view streams, $130,000 or person streams, like and everything in between. There's a video going around, Ice Spice and Lotto hanging out with them, and they were banging shit on the floor. Yeah, teens and preteens is like the vibe I think of too. Like I consider that children's content because if you're younger than that, you're still an infant. You shouldn't be having content if you're younger than that. You should just be happy with your Coco Melon and sit there. But honestly, most of these platforms don't even allow you on them until you're 13 plus. So I mean, platforms agree apparently. Oh, I did see. Oh, who was it? I saw somebody that I really liked did a collaboration with them, and it actually made me kind of disappointed in the person. And I just saw it today and I cannot remember who it was. Oh, it's not coming to me. But yeah, I saw that they did it and like, really? That's the kind of content you're going to collaborate with? Okay. To be fair, I can't say too much. It's not my thing, but it is one of the things I think of as like I don't really call myself a content creator because I do the bare minimum. I literally am a streaming enthusiast at best, but I'm like there are so many people that watch things like Mr. Beast and watch so many of these creators that I've never heard of. I've never seen a single Mr. Beast video. I only vaguely know what he does, but yet he's the biggest content creator currently. And
I
I'm
think Mr.
like,
Beast.
who are all these people watching him? I don't know anyone that watches Mr. Beast either. Like,
I think Mr. Beast popped up on my TikTok the other day, and then I went block.
oh yeah. Well, he's doing ads. The worst part about I would say the worst part about Mr. Beast is probably that uh he literally sponsored ads on TikTok just asking for more followers. That's all it was. I literally got an ad where it's just like, go follow Mr. Beast. And I'm like, no, no, why would I ever? Oh, hey, on a live beaver. At the hospital, cause yes. Sorry to hear about you, Phil. But yeah, I mean, the beginning of the stream, we're just goofing off for a bit anyway. All good. But yeah, like, have you seen The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which is like a reality show, a kind of like a oh gosh, what's it called? Housewives-esque reality show, but with a bunch of Mormon wives that are TikTok famous. Like, I'd never heard of any of these people. I've never seen any of their content. I've never done any of this, but they were big enough to get their own TV show. Like, they're big enough that they live in these, like, giant fancy houses, make all of this money to where they are sending their spouses to medical school and taking care of all of their finances from their TikToks. And I have never seen or heard of any of them before my sibling told me to watch that show. There's so many content creators out there that I've never heard of and are probably bigger than any of the content creators I watch. I think the most popular content creator I watch is probably Luxaria. Yeah, probably Luxaria, who is around the million subscribers on YouTube, if I'm remembering correctly. And she is tiny, tiny compared to so many of these, like, I primarily want to say, like, uh, straight people creators. I do have to say that I do think it is largely because I'm out of tune with the straight people in the world. And I don't know what these straight people are doing, what these kids and straight people are doing, but they're doing something. I tell you what, they're doing something. So, how are you doing, Jaded?
I'm doing okay.
Are we, you about ready to start? You about ready to do this thing up?
I think so, as long as Kitty Girl doesn't keep pestering me for whatever it is she
You
wants.
already know she's going to. That's what she does.
Yeah, but she's already been fed, so I don't know why
Kitty girl, come
she's.
pester me. I'll put you on camera. Jada doesn't even put you on camera. If you put her
I
on
can try.
camera enough times, she'll stop bothering you. She's like, oh god, no, stop picking me up.
I was gonna try and pick her up, but she's on her side now, and always a little nervous trying to pick her up when she's laying down like that.
Yeah, she's just floppy, little floppy puss. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are going back to D&D tonight. We're going to try to keep it to D&D every other week. We had a couple things come up recently to where we delayed it. Uh, and as you can see, I'm not. This is my first non-pretty D&D game. No,
You're always pretty.
sometimes I'm prettier. Yeah, I've been in such a funk lately and not been able to get myself to get up and do makeup. Today I went and I shaved and I showered and then I took a nap. I got like at least 8 hours of sleep today. I was asleep at like the time that you started work. So I slept throughout your entire workday, which is 8 hours. And I don't think I woke up at all throughout it, other than when you woke me up for dinner. But
You're welcome.
you like how dare you wake me up for dinner? Uh, I've been having some crazy dreams lately. I wonder if that's like messing up my sleep schedule. like if it's like giving me incomplete sleep. Though you dream in REM sleep, which is supposed to be your deepest sleep, so I should be getting good sleep if I'm dreaming. But I also feel like my dreams have not been pleasant, so maybe it's like not feeling very restful.
Yeah, I'm not sure enough. I don't think I know enough about all the sleep cycles, but I imagine like getting the other parts of sleep are also important
Nah,
toward.
who needs them? If you're not dreaming, you're not sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna go live on TikTok real quick.
Okay. Let's see if I can
Okay,
remember how to do these voices. Sorry.
you're
I,
not going to, but we'll have new voices. I don't know why TikTok gives me these giant pop-ups in my chat window that takes up my space. MySpace, y'all remember MySpace?
who was in your top four?
I don't know. And it was top 8, I believe.
You um they at one point they made it so that way you could I think go down to a top four or a top
I mean, if you, I
like
guess if you just didn't enter the other people, you could make it a top 1. I don't remember
yeah.
if it was like a required thing.
Like I'm pretty sure they made it adjustable at some point. Like you could have like a top 32 and
A top
I
32? Who has 32 tops in their life? Can't relate.
all right. Do you want to give a synopsis of what happened in our last one if you can remember what that was?
I did so bad at taking notes on the last one. I don't know that I actually took anything of note. But I do want to say that I think where we started was there was a mutiny. We got back to the ship. Well, we a few of us got to the ship. Um, they try like 3 people. Ribcage, our bunkmate, the bugbear. Uh, Randy, the goblin deckhand, and Rain, the I assume also a deckhand that can copy yourself and has the robo arm. They were trying to steal the ship away while the captain and everyone was off on this little like island venture, and they got caught. They framed me for catching them. They made me the hero of the day. Then we got attacked, and then I got knocked out. Uh, and then they took the egg. I will tell you, I remember that. They got the egg from me that I don't even know how I got. And I think I was kind of agreeing to work with them. Does that sound right?
That sounds vaguely right.
Yeah.
Like,
Not a great synopsis, but one nonetheless.
and Randy tried to go by a different name, but you weren't having it.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was. I just put I think in my little like ad I posted on Discord, which I can't look up because we have the way I have my stuff set up. But I think it put something about like the fearsome pirate Randy or like the fearsome Randy.
AKA
Sharp
Captain Sharp
Smile.
Smile.
Captain Sharp Smile. The fearsome Randy Sharp Smile.
All right. And I think where we last left off, you were gaining the benefits of a long rest.
Yay! And also I don't think I did anything to where I needed to do a long rest. So woo. I'm wondering how some people play these games because I feel like they give me long rests when I've not even had the option to like use a spell or lose
Uh,
HP or anything. And I'm like, am I particularly good at avoiding combat even though I'm very hostile? Or or what is going on here? Why are we getting so many long rests and I've literally not used any of my resources?
You're also very good at ending combat very quickly.
Oh my gosh, I am. I think I will say that if I were to go back to Obvious Mimic and say that there was one thing that had a problem with, I think that how quickly combat, like so many combats end immediately. And I like combat. And I know that part of it is like, well, this is like a choose your own adventure game. So like if you're choosing your own adventure and you're fighting yourself, I can get how that can be kind of hard or difficult. But also I like the combat aspect of the game. And even if I was doing this fully by myself offline, I would want a certain level of like I made a character that has magic. I want to be able to use my magic. Like fully that's the part of the game that I really enjoy. Like that's part of D&D that I really like in my Tuesday group, uh, like my home game, it very much feels like some of the people just want to tell a story. Meanwhile, I'm over like, but I kind of want to beat some people up too. Can we do a little bit of beating up? Just a little bit. Just every once in a while, can we just beat some people up?
But it's our home game now.
Yes, Jada joined my Tuesday home game. My Sunday game is like pretty much all combat. So much combat. Oh, we've got a bless already. Before Unalive Beaver comes in and cancels out the bless, we need to get some rolls going. So you ready to start, Jaded?
Yeah, real quick, do you have noted like past blesses and banes that we might need to make sure to use?
Well, it comes up on my side screen, but it's probably been forever now.
Okay.
Yes, mayhem
Uh,
with that RP. I do see that 21 days ago. Oh gosh, have we not done a D&D stream for 21 days?
yeah, last week we ended up skipping for
Yeah,
some
well, last week
reason.
I canceled stream altogether. Like I said, I've been in a funk lately. But go, Jaded. Do your
All right.
job.
Oh, okay, let's see here. Let's pull up some Python. Oh, just kidding. Your voyage is quiet with little to do. The captain spends his time reading charts and examining the egg, ignoring you and his other companions. Ribcage stands guard at the prisoner's cabin. Though as you discover this, you hear the voices of Saphira and ex-Captain Solaris raised in argument. Rain has all their concentration on the silent, one-armed duplicates working the ship and the original remains in the crow's nest most of the time. Luckily, the captain's travel estimate is on the long side. Thanks to favorable winds and smooth seas, it's less than a day before Rain calls out from the crow's nest. Land ho! Captain Sharp Smile, aka Randy, Ribcage, and the original Rain congregate on the starboard deck and look out across the sea. The captain hops up onto the railing and takes out the longest spyglass that you've ever seen, pointed in the direction that was hailed. All you can see so far is a faint green line against the blue horizon. But as the ship turns toward it, you can start to make out some details of your destination. As the Rapier Wit approaches, you find that Brigand's Bay seems to aggressively contradict expectations. The tile roofs are elegantly curved to meet the heavens with upturned eaves. Right by the harbor, a multi-tiered tower reaches for the sky. Even at this distance, you can see gorgeous latticework and carefully groomed rock gardens that are beautiful in their asymmetry. RuPaul would be proud.
RuPaul loves an asymmetrical look. What can I tell you? Loves it. Oh, it's so flattering. Just a little off the shoulder, a little off the lattice moment. Love it.
The whole space suggests an uncluttered minimalism, but everything is scuffed with a thin layer of chaos. Threadbare laundry is strung between buildings haphazardly. More than a few roofs are occupied by sleeping figures, making the most of their hammock like curves. One bright stone is stained with soot and who knows what, and you can practically smell the inhabitants with your eyes. Randy steers the ship into port, and the rain duplicates take care of the mooring the lines. A gangplank is put out, and it lands right at the feet of a lean, beautiful sea elf with an impatient scowl on her face.
A sea elf.
Yes,
My people. Well, I'm not an
I
elf, but sea people. We love sea people, especially the men.
so I see a picture under it, which looks like I have a thing ready. So I'm going to show you who this Sea elf
Oh, they're
is.
probably going to be an opal. I was going to say they're probably going to be a named person. We have Opal, the sea elf, has looks like maybe a katana of some kind, does a little water magic. Love that for her.
Waterbender. Oop, dang it.
Waterbender Opal. We're mixing together Steven Universe and Avatar: The Last Airbender all into one sea elf.
It's gonna be just a moment. My stupid mouse side button
Oh,
acts like
Jaded,
as
holding
a
us
back
up.
browser.
How are we supposed to sit here and get free story time from Jaded? See, Unalive Beaver says, Slackers, can't believe you took away my free content. And now Jaded's holding it up even more.
Let's see.
But we can't see.
All right. I was able to get myself uh back.
Okay?
Uh, do you know how hard it is to keep a pirate crew together in port, Captain? She asks. Opal, my first mate, Randy says to you. He calls down the gangplank. I imagine it's about as easy as commandeering a ship at sea with 3 people, eh? I am very good at messing up my stuff.
Thank you, Unalive Beaver, for the 4-month sub. Also, said not it's hard to commandeer a ship with 3 people, but literally one of the people can make like an infinite amount of mimics of themselves. As far as we know, an infinite. There might be it might be
Yeah.
finite.
Well, it does seem like they can only stretch themselves so far. I think it's kind of
Yeah, they're
indicated
so
that.
skinny.
That's something like that. She drops the scowl into a broad smile. Happy to see you, Captain. Permission to come aboard? Permission granted, cries the captain, throwing his arms wide to embrace his first mate. He comes about to her waist.
Oh.
Captain, a word, calls out another voice from the dock. Permission denied, harbor master, Randy yells, but with the figure advances on the rapier wit nonetheless.
And that's it.
So,
Good stream, everybody. Thank you for your time.
I'm sorry, it sometimes takes a moment for stuff to load when I
We're out of
click
practice.
the two.
We're out of practice. It's been 21 days. It's been 87 years.
Oh, I'm sad I wanted to make a quote, but I don't want to say the quote.
We gotta
Ah,
hydrate while you do whatever you're doing to catch up.
all right.
I'm gonna have to come up with bits to do when Jaded's just fumbling around on the computer.
The man, a gray whiskered human, wears a coat that might have once been fine and expensive, but is now threadbare and moth eaten. He pushes his pince nez up the bridge of his nose, whatever a pince nez
A
is.
pince snez? A
A
snez for your pince?
pince nez.
How do you spell that? Pin?
I'm gonna drop it in chat.
Okay, a pince nez.
Yes.
Oh, they're like
Um,
little glasses.
is
The
it the ones
example
where
I
they
have,
don't have?
yeah, it doesn't have a side. It's just like are the two eye things like sitting on your nose.
Mm,
One of the examples here is Morpheus from
mm.
The Matrix.
It's glasses that pince your nez.
Yes, it pinches your snez. I do wonder how difficult those are because as someone that wore glasses for probably about 15 years. Yeah, I probably had glasses for about 15 years. Like pushing them up all the time is definitely a thing. But if it doesn't have anything on the ears, when they just like fall, when they just like how do you keep them on your
Yeah.
nose? Also, the like little notches you get in your nose from glasses would probably be even worse because they would be like gripping for their little life. We have another hydrate. We are gonna pee so much today. But yeah, I want a pair of glasses like this, see what it's like. My nose would be so moisturized right now it probably couldn't get a good grip, but what can I say? I'm gonna be 35 next week. I gotta make sure that I get my moisturizing in.
Moisturize me. Moisturize me.
Moisturize me. Okay,
Sorry, I saw
five
unalive
hydrates for
beavers
one
comment.
bane.
So it's like, do you want to have to pee or do you want to have
Which kind of bane do you want? IRL bane or in-game bane?
Okay, he seems tired, but you imagine being a harbor master in a pirate town is a thankless job. He's holding a pole arm topped with a curving blade the size of a short sword. The weapon is of extraordinary craftsmanship in both the folded steel blade and one's polished ebony haft. However, the slovenly harbor master wields it with a clumsy brutality that suggests the weapon was looted from some other, more skilled warrior. He is followed closely by a scruffy guard giving aggressive side eyes to everyone on the wharf. Kaido! The captain calls out, going down the gangplank to head to the
Randy
harbor.
calls out. Randy calls out to Kyle.
Kaito.
Kaito.
Yes.
Kaito or Kaito?
Kaito. Or sorry, I can't. It's in the chat.
Kaido. Okay, got it.
Um, the captain, Randy, calls out, going down the gangplank to head the harbor master off. Uh, Good to see you again. The harbor master steps back onto the firmer ground of the dock. Oh, no, you don't. Don't try that charm with me, Sharp Smile. You know that you owe me 7 platinums worth of docking fees. Randy groans, hand twisting around the hilt of his rapier, as if it heartily considers using it. Dear me, Kaito. Can't we forget about that for old time's sake? Last time we met, you stabbed me. You probably deserved it then, the captain says. This will just be a quick visit, in and out. How about I get you next time? How about I take out your hide? The harbor master snaps. His hired muscle draws a small spiked club, a more appropriate weapon for his rank, and rushes at the captain. You can intercept the attacker or let the fight play out.
I'm letting it play out. I don't owe Captain anything.
Okay, letting the fight play
He
out.
he claims he saved me from the water, but also wasn't it him and his people that hit me to where I fell into the water in the first place? They were just right in their own wrong.
You step aside to watch the fight. Captain Sharp Smile, aka Randy, stands about waist high to the guard with a bladed polearm. But the larger combatant takes a step back when he sees the goblin's wild smile.
Randy has a polearm?
Apparently.
Okay, I wonder if it's a goblin-sized polearm or like a medium-sized
Actually,
uh, human polearm.
I think the guard has a bladed polearm.
I thought the guard had a club, a spiked club.
I'm not sure who had the club.
Bill
Um,
Chook, maybe?
but let's see here. So someone has a bladed polearm, someone has a club.
We'll never know
uh,
who. We did our best. Sorry, y'all. But no
well,
one could ever know.
I mean, it says Captain Sharp Smile stands about waist high to the guard with a bladed polearm. But the
Yeah.
larger combatant takes a step back when he sees the goblin's wild smile. So to me, it reads as the guard has it, but
Oh, the
it's open.
guard with the bladed pole arm.
Yes,
Wait, where's the
correct.
car? Where's the comma? Where's the comma? This is why
Um,
commas are important.
it's after polearm.
Okay, so yes, the guard with the bladed pole arm. Who had the spiked
Yes.
club? We found our new clue game.
Okay, let
It's
me
Randy
see.
with the spiked club on the dock.
Let's
Okay, because I was reading it as the captain stands about waist high to the guard, with the bladed polearm being like you could take out the uh, about waist high to the guard and just say like Captain Sharpsmile stands with the bladed polearm.
By the way, it does. So I went back. It says his hired muscle draws a small spiked club, more appropriate.
Okay, so it's just a
So,
random person with a small spiked club. I was I was
oh,
feeling
his
like
hired
it does
muscle.
feel, yeah, random person. Randy,
Okay.
clubs are goblin-y. I was wondering if it would be a club for Randy because Randy's like a pirate captain, which makes me think like a scimitar, a little simmy, uh, or like some kind of a sword makes the most sense for Randy. So when it specifically said a spiked club fitting their position or fitting their something, I was like, that
Mhm.
doesn't quite read as Randy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Randy, as far as we know, is just chilling there unarmed. There's a random guy with a spiked club, and there is the hostile guy with a bladed polearm. Got it.
Right. Uh, so we're learning the about Randy. Barehanded, the captain leaps at his attacker, punching and kicking with terrifying ferocity. The
Monk?
gathering crowd. What?
Randy's a monk, maybe?
Maybe.
Monk pirate?
The gathering crowd oohs and ahs with your
Ooh.
uh, diminutive leaders' headbutts and groin stomps.
Ooh, we love a groin stomp. Let me tell you
We
something about how much I love a groin stomp, giving and receiving.
careful with your comments for the TikTok. Just heads up. Well, just
You don't.
remember we did have an innocuous, like it was not meant as anything, and then
Hey, I didn't
the,
say I was selling anything. We'll be fine.
uh,
Though,
he is eventually left panting over his groaning opponent. With a deep breath, the captain collects himself and offers you a serene gold-flecked smile. I may not be proud of myself, but I can't say I didn't enjoy that at some level. Next one is yours. Scanning the crowd, uh, scanning the crowd, the goblin pirate spots the harbor master and points. The man gulps, clutching his ledgers to his chest. The goblin captain bends down to his barely conscious attacker and removes a purse from the groaning man on the dock, checks its weight with a couple of tosses in his palm, and then throws it to the harbor master, who catches it surprisingly deftly. Consider this an installment, the goblin says. Checking the contents of the purse with a sneer, the harbor master nonetheless pockets the money. Not the first time I've heard that sharp smile. And it won't be the last either. His grin
oh
catches the light on a gold tooth and he winks up at you.
my gosh, this smile is so sharp.
Come on, I've got some errands to run, and this might be your last time in port for a while.
Does this mean that we get a shopping montage?
Maybe.
I don't think I have anything to buy anyway.
The crowd that had gathered to watch the fight begins to disperse. Several people step over the poor man's prone form to do so. Business as usual resumes on the dock, and you assess the town.
You said he's prone, his prone form.
Uh,
Can I attack with advantage?
on the person who's already had their butt whooped.
Yes, he might be taking unalive saving throws. I'm going to
Sure.
end them. Two auto fails right off the bat.
Sure, go ahead and do it.
I'm not doing that. Gosh, Jaded, you need to learn how to keep a story on track.
You asked me if you could do something, and I gave you permission. Okay.
Gosh. Jaded just letting me unalive hobbo around. Ending
Uh,
innocence on the docks of Buccaneers Bay or whatever this is called.
to be fair, they didn't seem like they're that important to the story after this point, so,
They didn't even have a picture.
they did not have a picture now.
Okay, we're going
Uh,
uh, we're going into the village city town
yeah.
port
So once the dock, what?
port.
I'm sorry. Port, yes. Once the dock ends and land begins, you see Brigand's Bay has a central plaza where it seems you can easily find most of the amenities.
Brigand's Bay. I put Buccaneer. Brig
Oh,
and. How do you spell brigand? Brig
here.
and
Put it in the chat.
Brigandy? Brigand?
Let's see here.
Brigand. Okay, got it. Brigand Bay.
A street sprawl out from the hub like a spider web, interconnected by dark ally. Oh, what was dark
Ally!
a-
Ally! Ally, everybody!
a dark alleys paved with neat cobblestone. Every now and then you see silhouettes up to a shady dealings on what were once the lovely little verandas of public houses. But the wear and tear of pirate clientele means all the buildings have seen better days. Ah, it's been too long since I've been on my home on dry land, the captain announces. I'm going to go and get a drink at the Siren's Shanty. Opal? His first mate's head pops up. Aye, Captain. Uh, we leave at sundown. Tell the crew. See to your own errands and meet me back here before the sun touches the horizon. Aye, Captain. She calls out again with a casual little salute. She turns to speak to the crew members nearest to her, and then takes her leave of them. She disembarks, eyeing you the whole time. She thinks you're cute.
Aw. Is this Opal?
I believe it's Opal. Yeah, the
Okay. I
first mate.
mean, a sea woman is fun. I definitely prefer some sea men.
Uh,
Ew.
stoop.
Ew. Uzi, thank you for the
Moving
heart
on.
being the go popular.
Continuing the story, stooping to whisper something in the captain's ear, you catch her looking at you. The captain nods a couple times, shakes his head a couple of times, and then reaches up to pat the elf on the shoulder reassuringly. She leaves with a final glance in your direction. You think that the captain just sold you off.
Oh, not
JK.
again.
um, as Ilpa walks away, Rain approaches with a furrowed brow. What? You're just gonna let this one walk about unsupervised? They gestured to you with their mechanical arm. After everything that happened on the way here? Of course, Captain Sharp Smile says with a flourish. As trustworthy as anyone else aboard the Rapier Wit. Except
Fair.
maybe you, Rain. Make sure to watch your pockets. Last part is directed at you.
Thank
Oh,
you,
they
Uzi, for the high bear.
were they. The captain did not say that last part, but the comment was directed at you.
Huh?
Once you're done about
Didn't say what part.
the captain did not say this last part is directed at you. It was just more of a
Oh,
comment.
okay.
It was clarifying. I'm sorry. Uh, Once you're done about town, the captain continues as Rain huffs, meet me at the Siren Shanty at least half an hour before dusk, especially if you know what's good for you. And you'd also do well to remember who's in charge here, Rain. Aye, Captain. Sorry. Rain admits as they go, shooting you a look of utter contempt as they pass.
Mm.
Uh, right. Be about your business. Make sure you don't do anything I wouldn't do. The captain calls, grin returning to his face. He heads off toward the town through the loud, bustling wharfside crowd. Slowly, the crowd begins to disperse. It occurs to you that now may be a good time to follow some of your new cohorts. You could learn something new about them. You see Rain and Ribcage split off in two different directions, but Opal has disappeared in the crowd like smoke.
No, Opal's the one I wanted.
Um, okay, well, here's the options. You can try and follow Rain, Ribcage, or you can look for Opal, or you can just explore Brigand's Bay on your own.
Oh, I could be alone. I do like being alone, especially when I'm surrounded by a bunch of a-holes. But let's go with let's look for Opal.
Okay. Um, as you head through the town, you find that you've gotten a bit lost. You're about to try and find a map crudely scraped into a wall when you hear your name being called. Opal waves at you from across the street and gestures you over. How are you finding the town?
Oh, I didn't even
You
need to do a perception or anything. I just found her. Okay, I guess she didn't.
or-
She's not very good at disappearing like smoke, apparently. Smoke that is
I
very easy to find. Smoke that
I mean
is actually not smoke, but just a solid object standing right in front of you.
I did, I guess, add into the lore of this that she thinks you're cute. So maybe she does think you're cute and wanted to be found.
Okay, good. A lot of people think I'm cute, so hopefully she doesn't feel too special.
You tell
Cute
her
Gina
your
gets around.
you tell her your honest answer, and she grins. Rows of perfect teeth shining like pearls between her full lips. Aye, well, it takes some getting used to. Come on, if you're gonna find the captain, I'm heading there myself. Just gotta pop into the post office first. She's very light on her feet, easily sidestepping the brawling pirates that seem to appear every other street, kicking any potential pickpockets away from her purse. She is singularly focused on her path and keeps you close.
I do imagine she's just like walking around. I picture she's in a dress. I don't know that she was actually said to be in a dress, but just like all of a sudden you'll just see her one of her legs go fully up into a right angle to like just jut out and kick somebody that's trying to reach into her pocket. Doing like
Uh,
the what is it? The Pennywise dance, kicking away pickpockets, doing the Pennywise dance, going down the street. Slayla, thank you for the heart me and the go popular. I wanted to say go populate. Hey, we'll get there eventually. We got to find Captain Solus again, or Solaris
Solaris.
again. I'll learn his name before we do it. Don't worry.
And that's stream, everybody.
Goodbye and good night. Okay.
Ah,
Okay. We're going down. Opal kicking people in the face. Uh, and I'm following. Got it.
yeah.
Pennywise
Uh,
dancing, kicking pickpockets, the American way. Okay, not to get too sidetracked. Have y'all heard about all these situations of Americans getting pickpocketed in Europe? And then there was one that I think it was in like Italy or something, and this like middle-aged white woman just snatches this teenage pickpocket by the hair and just screams at her in her face. I heard of another one that there was a somebody that was known for pickpocketing, and they went to New York, if I'm remembering correctly, and they disappeared. They just disappeared, and apparently the family is like trying to find them. They're like, "Oh, our kid disappeared in New York," and everyone that's American is like, "They're gone. They're gone. They're probably in the Hudson. Move on." Like, oh yeah, I would definitely not pickpocket an American, especially not in America. Like, I don't think that America is as pew pew crazy as the world thinks we are, as in, I don't imagine most people are concealing and carrying everywhere they go, but I know my dad and my grandpa and my uncle are. But that is only three people out of my whole family. So I'm like, most of my family is not like that. No, okay. My grandpa did tell my grandmother that she should start doing it, and she's like, no, I'll just end up poo-pooing myself. So maybe I am. Okay, maybe we are crazy. I don't do that. I'm not like that. Still don't pickpocket me because I will punch your face. It won't be very hard though because I'm very weak. Do you think we are? Because I was gonna say like I imagine like us being from Kentucky, I imagine we're in like the more pew pew happy place. And I don't actually know that I see many pew pews around when I'm just walking around, but I guess they could be like very well concealed. Like I feel like in New York, people aren't just carrying them around, walking around all the time. Like some people definitely are, but I don't feel like that's like the norm. Do you feel like that's the norm, Jaded?
I have no idea. I am oblivious to it. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm the people watcher out of the two of us. I don't think you'd notice even if they like had an AR strapped to their back. Okay, hopefully you would notice then.
uh,
Hopefully you would notice then. I don't think you would notice if they just have a little pew pew on their waist.
yeah.
I think you would probably not notice that.
I try and not notice people and not be noticed myself.
Yeah, just the possibility. It's like that thing of like if there's I think this is actually an anti-immigration thing, which is problematic, but I'm going to turn it into something different. But if there's like one poisonous M&M in the jar of 100 M&Ms, are you going to do it? It's like, is there one crazy American with a pew pew out of 100? Are you going to take the risk of pickpocketing someone? I personally would not, but I also think pickpocketing is you're typically going to be pickpocketing people that are not the rich and famous because unless you're going specifically to like expensive places. I feel like pickpocketing is so largely done to other people that are kind of just trying to get by. If you're going to do crime, do it against the right people, and that's all.
And remember, when you're in Bricken's Bay, the best way to handle pickpockets is to,
It dance, kick
yes,
him in the face. Kick him
do
in the
some
face while you're
Pennywise
it
dancing.
dancing. What?
Do some Pennywise dancing.
Yes, Pennywise dancing.
Uh, so you follow her to a rather rundown building with the words "Post Office," and that is spelled
Okay, it's
this.
spelled different. I'm like, why did you pronounce
Yeah,
post office so weird? Okay, off is
yes.
OFFIS. Post office.
And a crudely drawn envelopes splattered across its sign in red. You hope that it's been written with paint.
I hope that it's been written legibly.
She beckons you to follow her inside. You accompany the first mate into the parent post office as she gives you a little explanation as she steps inside. Well, some of us have people we need to send things to, and we're not usually welcome at the proper post offices. This is the best we have here. She goes up to a bored looking halfling behind a counter and holds out a small parcel. You can hear it jingling slightly. Same as usual, Opal. Thank you,
That
Jeffrey.
that's your halfling voice?
The specific halfling, yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I was like, I just imagine Frodo from Lord of the Rings with that voice. Oh, or Samwise, even better.
uh, oh, my brain. It just kind of was dying on me for a second. The halfling scribbles something on the brown paper of Opal's package and shoves it into a bag. She pays him a very hefty looking fee.
Hefty.
Plus tip. Make sure it gets there all right. Of course. And she hesitates a little as if she does not want to ask the next question. Have I had anything back? He shakes his head. Nope. Sorry, love. Opal forces a smile. Oh, well, let's go then. Uh, you can ask Opal about her parcel by making a persuasion check.
I get to do a
Um,
check. Let's do that one.
well, I'd like to finish reading the other stuff.
Okay, I haven't got to roll. I don't think I got to roll like I think I only rolled like once in all of the last session. I want to do something where I roll.
Okay. Uh, okay, so I feel like this is kind of worded weird. So
Your word
if you don't
weird.
want to pry, it looks like she's going to go on her own.
Oh, she's going to
And then,
abandon me if I don't
yeah.
harass her. I feel
Okay,
like this is
so
setting a bad precedent of either harass women or they will leave, but they can't leave if you harass them. Hey, Liz. Okay, I'm gonna do a persuasion and be like, "Hey, girl, tell me about your package." I'm gonna do it very sexily, just like that. That was actually very hot. And if you don't think so, then you just don't know what Riz is.
okay, so go ahead and roll, and don't forget you do
I do have a
have
bless.
Yes.
A 21. Wait, that's a 21 without my modifier. What's my modifier? Persuasion only a +1, so 22.
22.
I'm very.
That's
See, I told you, Riz, bitches.
so. You ask her about the contents of her parcel, and she sighs. Money for my family. I'm the one who has to make sure the little ones have enough to eat. God knows my mom isn't going to do it.
Well, that wasn't hot.
A flash of anger crosses her face, but it's only for a moment. It's
That what
tough
I
being.
said, or is that in the text?
No, it's in the text.
Oh,
It's.
she knew. She knew what I was going to say.
Yes, she was very upset at what you said, and not with having to give her hard pillaged money to her family.
Okay, to be fair, if you are telling someone,
So
"Oh, I have to send money to to my siblings because they're starving to unalivement, and my mom won't take care of them," and they respond with, "Well, that's not
yeah,
very hot," like, I think that makes sense on why you would be angry. I think that tracks.
I mean, yes, it does track, but it does not like they were not expecting you to say that.
No, they were expecting. They wrote it into the book. That is what they expected every single person that read this book to think. And so they wrote in a response for that inevitable conclusion.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Your 22 in persuasion has me persuaded as well.
Yes, my Riz, y'all. I'm rizzing about. I'm rizzing like it's Ohio. No cap. Skippity toilet.
Anyway, it's tough being the
I
eldest.
struggled so hard to think of another brain rot term. I was just like, I forgot all brain rot. My brain has been fully the rot.
Uh, it's tough being the eldest. Always got to look out for the next big score. Have to when you know there's children at home relying on you.
I don't know about that part. Sigma.
Um, you offer some words of sympathy. That was a very sympathetic response you apparently just had.
It was. Oh, sorry. I know what it's like to be the oldest and also the best of all of them. Oh, hi, Liz.
She hesitates before reaching out and squeezing your hand and thanks.
Ew, don't touch me.
You think she might be about to say something else, but she regains her composure and smiles. Families, eh? Well, doesn't matter. I've got other things to do in town. The pup you're looking for is just across the street, by the way. See you around, mate. She heads off without another word, gait light and easy, as if nothing was ever on her mind at all. Now that you have your bearings,
Brain
if you want
rot.
to explore more of the pirate town, you can.
Yes, let's
Uh,
explore more Pirate Town before it's nighttime.
okay, so you're going to explore more um,
And
instead
they
of.
want me to be there at half hour before sundown. I'm going to get there at 28 minutes before sundown.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what you get for mutinying and taking my body. I didn't give you my
uh,
body.
the town is sprawling, but rough maps of the place have been carved into the walls, seemingly at random. It doesn't seem too difficult to navigate. As a pirate drunkenly slams into the wall next to you before vomiting loudly, it seems it would make sense for it to be a simple map that those imbibing could easily use to get around.
A drunk
Uh,
proof map. Love it.
yes. There are opportunities galore in Brigand's Bay. If you want to make yourself some coin, you can do that. Alternatively, you could go in the same direction as Rain, or look for Ribcage, or you've already found Opal. If you want to do some shopping, you can head to the general store, the secondhand store. And then once you've explored to your satisfaction, you can make Captain Sharp smile.
Okay, I don't think I need to shop. I think that I'm probably pretty decent. Let's make some money.
You want to make some money?
Let's make some money.
Okay. There are certainly many ways you can try and make money in a town such as this, but
Are any of them abusing people?
maybe.
Okay, cool.
Uh, but it depends if you want to do it morally or not so morally.
Obviously, if I'm abusing people, that's going to be the moral choice.
In a pirate town, it feels like anything is up for grabs. As if on cue, you see a street urchin stab someone in the thigh before unhooking their coin purse and disappearing in the crowd with a
Can I
giggle.
adopt the street urchin? Can I adopt the street urchin? They'll be my new
um,
find familiar. You've got
I
some
will.
spunk, kid. Here, let me teach you how to sharpen that blade so you can go for the throat next time. Slice it
I,
clean and
I,
easy.
I will let you adopt them. But let's see here. Make it a. It's going to be a persuasion check, and I have a number in my head for what you need to reach for that.
Why a persuasion? Can't it be an intimidation to adopt this poor homeless,
Okay.
unhoused kid?
I will allow you to intimidate this.
Intimidate this kid into being adopted by me. To be fair, it can be persuasion too. I don't have any higher bonus to intimidation. You will
Okay.
be my son. Oh, I only got I rolled an 11, so I have a 12. Quick, somebody give me a critical success. Quick.
Okay, I will not give you a critical success,
At least I
but
didn't roll a 1, because then I would have imagined you would have said something around the lines of like, the kid then stabs you and takes your coin points.
here you go. I'm giving you advantage.
Yay, I'm gonna adopt this little bitch.
We'll see.
No, only a 17.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say you had to roll a 25 or higher to
Oh,
succeed.
I can't roll a 25. If
You
it's gonna be
can't.
a 25, that's impossible for me.
Could have rolled a nat 20.
Fair.
Um.
My
Let's see.
gender non-dis gender. Oh, what do they call it?
Indiscriminate.
Gender indiscriminate child. That is what my parents should call me, but they don't love me enough.
The gender indiscriminate street urchin. Just kind of looks at you like, the fuck? Are
Child,
we allowed to say that on the
child,
TikTok?
child,
And
come be with me, and I will show you the ways of uh stabbing people in the ankle and taking their money.
and then
Ah, ah,
the child
ah.
scoops up some dirt and then throws it at you as just a cloud envelops, and they make their escape, and you can't see where they went to.
I'm like 6 foot
So,
tall. I mean, I feel like they would have to have thrown very high, but fine, fine.
by the unalive beaver version of that
Yes.
is the child runs in fear, stabbing numerous bystanders as they
Ah!
run away.
Do actually
Uh,
doing once again doing the Pennywise dance, but has blades on their shoes, kicking people. Everyone in
so,
this town really loves it. Really loves it.
but I'm pretty sure like it might not happen again. But if we come across another street urchin, I will let you attempt to do it again.
I'll see if I
So,
like that one as much.
okay. So here are your options for making money. You can try and pickpocket. Um, if you wish to busk, I don't know what that means, but
Ooh, I love a good Buskin's
you
Bakery.
can busk. I am going to put that in chat so you can possibly look it up because I don't know what that
Making
means.
music, doing like street performer.
Okay. Or you can also search out a back alley dice game.
Hmm. Oh no. I don't have I'm a wayfarer, so I that's like the edit of a that's like the new version of a urchin mixed with something else. Uh and I was hoping that it gave me games proficiency, but it does not look like I have games proficiency. Ooh, street stripping. Okay. I was going to say, since we were literally just talking about pickpocketing in America, I feel like I should try to pickpocket somebody, but I do not have high sleight of hand. So we'll see how this works out. Maybe we'll get into a fight and I can beat someone up.
Okay, so
I'm gonna pickpocket somebody, and be like, I heard that the Europeans love to do this to Americans. Let's see what it's like to also through a place where everyone is armed with lethal weapons.
you are wishing to pickpocket?
Yes, let's pickpocket somebody. I gotta learn the European way.
Okay. Well, in a pirate town, there's lots of ill-gotten gold to be found. Pockets are practically overflowing with it. You'd be a fool not to indulge. In fact, you can practically feel the captain slapping you on the shoulder and encouraging you to go wild. When in Brigand's Bay, do as the Buccaneers do.
I like that it says the captain, even though there's two captains now. Yes, I know.
Uh,
To be fair, I am small for Goliath, but I am literally part giant. I'm going to be like a Tauren Rogue. I'm gonna give Tauren Rogue vibes. Giant hulking, sneaking at the same time. They'll never see it. They'll never know what hit them until I
All
tell
right.
them that it was me. I'm the one that hit them.
All right. So when in Brigand's Bay, do as Buccaneers do. So go ahead and make a sleight of hand check, and if you feed a gold coin into the miser's luck, you get advantage on this check.
Miser's luck. Was that an item I got?
I think it's an item that you got.
Okay. I have 110 gold. So yeah, I'll take down 1 gold to roll with advantage.
Okay.
Okay, I'm using a dice roller that doesn't let me do advantage right now, so I'm just gonna roll twice. A
Okay.
10 and a 2. Oh god, so 12. I think I have a plus. Yeah, I have a +2, so a 12 with advantage.
Oh, with advantage.
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like you're getting like the lower middle option. So you actually have the possibility of 4 different paths with this.
Okay.
Okay. So you find moderate success, not pushing your luck as you dip into pockets. It's mostly in small change rather than large coins, likely lifted off of other people in in the exact way that you're doing now. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me.
2d6.
Yes.
8. Double fours.
All right. Add that to your gold.
Oh, so I made 7 gold.
Yeah.
Look at how rich I am.
With your
Capitalism
larcenous,
could never.
with your larcenous profits in your pocket, you can move on to some other money-making opportunity.
Can I just keep pickpocketing people if I'm going to succeed on a
So
12? Dang, just let me
you
keep doing it.
you may not. There's actually an instruction here that says you should only do each of the money-making options once, but each time you come back to this section, you can choose another option you haven't done.
Okay. So the
So,
other ones were Buskin's Bakery and was there another one?
back alley dice game.
Yes, Back Alley Dice Game. Let's do Back Alley stuff. Oh
Okay.
yeah, and there was Pirate Town Street Stripping.
Yes, the buskin.
Oh yeah, that was
Okay.
Busking. Buskin's Bakery. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay,
It
we'll see
doesn't
how
take.
much money I get from the dice game, and then we'll see how desperate I am after that.
Let's see here. It doesn't take long before you find a game of chance where you can bet your hard-earned money. In the shade of an alley, a group of pirates have gathered to play some intense dice games. Dungeons and Dice Monsters? Um, nobody. Yu-Gi-Oh!
I was gonna say, was that Yu-Gi-Oh? The when they moved on from the cards and they had like the dice.
Yeah,
Yes, I did. I briefly remember that.
which I do like. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is supposed to be the master of games or whatever, like king of games.
Yeah.
So I think they're supposed to do like more than just the dice and the cards, but They just focus on the cards.
I wonder if it got edited because they're also supposed to unalive people, and they didn't do that in the
Yeah,
American version. Send you
they
to the
just got.
Shadow Realm, Yugi! Hey, Tabby! What a time to come in. Okay, let's play some dice.
Okay. They watch with frazzled concentration as their peers throw handfuls of six-sided dice, cheering or cursing depending upon the results.
Six-sided dice, those are boring dice.
You approach and express an interest in joining by saying, "That's boring. Six-sided."
Six-sided dice are boring. Let me play with you.
A pirate missing several of his front teeth grins at you.
Oh my gosh, it's my stepdad. Hi,
10 gold.
Danny.
10 gold to enter, mate. We're playing ship, captain, crew.
Ooh, 10 gold. That's more
Yep.
gold than I made off of stealing out of people's pockets.
So remove 10 gold pieces from your inventory.
Okay.
Oh gosh. The rules of the game are as follows. You'll be playing for yourself and your opponent.
Oh, I'm playing with myself and with somebody else. Cool.
So,
Okay. I'm doing all the
so
work here. I see how it is.
do you want me to roll as your opponent?
Yes, you be my opponent. We'll play with each other. Live on
Okay.
stream at 9 p.m. Mountain Time.
We haven't started our OF yet. Okay.
Okay.
So you each have 3 rolls per go. Roll 5d6, aiming to get a crew, which is a 4, a captain, a 5, and a ship, 6. If you roll any of these, set those dice aside. Pardon me. However, they need to be rolled in order 4, 5, then 6. When you have a crew, a captain, and a ship, you may roll the 2 leftover dice to see the value of your cargo. Keep taking turns until one player has succeeded in getting all these dice and cargo, or if you match the highest cargo, or if you match, the highest cargo measures the winner. You may re-roll your cargo dice if you have a 4, 5, 6 before you've used all 3 rolls, but you must take the new score.
Okay, so we roll each of these 5 dice separately, and we need to get a 4, then a 5, then a 6.
Um, Hopefully you under.
Yes? No?
So I I'm having issues processing this, so I am going to paste these rules into the chat
Okay.
just
So
because.
what I got out of this is that we each roll, and I assume we roll 1 dice at a time, and we need to get a 4, and then a 5, and then a 6. And we need to do that within 5 dice. And then after those 5 dice, if like the first 3 dice are a 4, 5, 6, then the next 2 will like be additive. So we need to keep going till we get a 4, and then a 5, and then a 6. I know it's so complicated for a back alley dice game, but I did pull up a Google Dice generator so that we can do it together. Sorry, it's only on the purple app,
Okay.
y'all, but I will be telling y'all what we roll. So you ready, Jaded? Roll the first dice.
Okay, so I need D6.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So dice number 1, roll.
Okay. I got a 5.
Okay.
So,
I got a 3, so we did not get it that time. Second dice roll.
okay.
I got another 3.
I got a 2.
Third dice roll.
I got a 6.
Okay, so I assume from here, since we can't do a 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this, okay, let's try this again. 5d6, aiming to get a crew, a captain, and a ship. If you roll any of these, set those dice aside. However, they need to be rolled in order. Okay, so we got to start over then. So first roll again. Roll.
Okay.
I got a
Which
2.
I think we get to do this 3 rolls per go is what I think it's. Yeah. So, let's see here. What do I get? A 1.
Okay, second roll.
Second roll is a 4.
I got a
Got a
4 as
crew.
well. Okay, third roll. We need to get 5s. Got 2 4s. But technically, I am
Uh,
at a 4 again, so I could have another 5.
okay. I got a 6.
Okay, so you got to start over. Now I got to get a 5.
Oh, I have to start
I
over?
got a 3. Well, you can't. You need to get them in order, right?
No, like it says if you roll any of these, set those dice aside. However, they need to be rolled in order. So I
Yeah, out
think
of
I set
5
my
dice.
fourth.
So you would have only had 1 dice left, so you can't roll a 5 and a 6 with only 1 dice left.
I'm gonna trust you to know the rolls, and I guess I will.
I feel like this looks so complicated, but let's do it again. Roll number 1. I got a 4.
I got a 5.
Roll number 2. I got a 1.
I, I got a 4.
Okay. Number 3. I got a 6. Oh, a 3.
Okay, I got a 3.
Okay. If we don't get 5s here, I have not rolled a single 5.
Okay, I got a 4 again.
Okay, and yeah, I'm just going to do one more roll. Okay. How many rolls till I get a 5? 3,
So,
2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3.
like,
Oh,
I feel
5.
like we're not.
Okay, I finally got a 5. I got 1 5 after, what was it, like 20 rolls? Okay, so get moving. Let's keep going.
So,
We both lost. What did we do if we both lose?
okay.
I get my money
I don't
back.
know. Like, I feel like we didn't play that right, but
I feel like you didn't play it
oh,
right.
okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna give you a chance to win. Um, because alternatively, to cheat, you can roll a sleight of hand check.
Okay, I'll do a sleight
You
of
want to
hand
cheat?
check.
Okay.
Do I get a do advantage? Oh, actually, never mind. I'll keep this. A dirty 20.
Okay. Dirty 20. Uh, so time after time, the dice land exactly as you want them to.
Oh, the
The
gaff.
pirates the pirates groan, frustrated, but in a game of chance, they're clearly far more used to losing than winning. Just as suspicions about your good fortune are beginning to raise eyebrows, you rake in your winnings and tell them better luck next time. You, s-
Punks.
you scamper off before they realize what's happened. Add 20 gold pieces to your inventory.
All of that for 10 gold?
Yep.
That was a lot. Okay, but I made it.
Let's see here. We didn't have to know the rules because you could just
See?
cheat.
Yeah, like who needs to know the rules? Well, just cheat. It's quicker. I am curious how this works exactly. Like you're maybe you're supposed to roll 5 dice all at the same time. I'm gonna do this once, see if I can
Mhm.
like say we roll all 5 dice at the same time and one of these is a 4 maybe? Nope. But I got my 5s. Uh let's see. Okay, that would have been a 4. I need a 5 somewhere here. Okay, I got a 5 somewhere there. And I got a 6. So I wonder if that would have made me win.
No clue.
We'll never know.
Maybe after stream we can try and look up the like more information or something.
Yeah, I think this could be a fun game if we could figure out how it worked properly. Posture check, Richard. Stop being a humpback bitch.
Okay, now I'm
Thanks,
back to
Unalive Beaver.
my previous sitting, but I checked it.
Okay.
Uh, let's see here. So now would you like to busk or would you like to return to town,
Let's
explore
do
into
some
town?
street stripping and what is my performance?
Okay.
I only have a +1 to charisma and I don't think I have any charisma proficiencies. So yeah, just a +1. So let's see
All
how
right.
this goes.
There's plenty of hustle and bustle going on, and the pirates seem like they'd enjoy a good sing-along. You find a particularly inviting street corner, clear away from some of the garbage that has gathered there, and begin your performance. Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Okay. Oop, I just rolled the 5d6.
Hmm.
I got a 35! Who'd have guessed? A
Uh,
nat 1.
A nat one.
And that one.
Um, real quick, do you have an instrument with you?
Oh, I probably don't. No. I
Yeah.
but I'm not playing music. I'm dancing. I'm stripping to the music that is already being played. But maybe they decide to go on break right as I decide that I am going to start dancing to the music. So like for about 2 seconds, I'm like getting into it, and then the music stops. I'm like, well, I just started. I guess I got to keep going. And then I start making my own music and I start singing Deep Throat by Cupcake. You know, like mouth wide open, mouth wide open, like I was at the dentist. Mouth wide open, mouth wide open. Got it. Put it so deep I can't speak a sentence. And then, so what did that get me? How do I succeed
Okay.
on that?
So I'm going to say that was you explaining why you got a nat one, and we are going that route.
What? That was a nat one performance? What do you mean? Oh gosh.
Unfortunately, your little performance is simply no match for the din of the town. Um,
I really tried, y'all. I've lived out in the ocean my entire life. We didn't have good music. We just had, well, we had Cupcake. That's all we had. We only had Cupcake, who was actually halfling, a halfling bard in our town that was very promiscuous indeed. You'd hit
all
the
right.
dance, but trip over a pothole while singing and screaming like a baby hit. Oh no,
Uh,
that would have been bad too. I do feel like both of these would have been maybe both of these happen. Right as I get to the part where I like bend over, I fall into the pothole and start screaming, being hit by a wet angry cat. God.
so your voice is drowned out by the sounds of shouts and threats and hollers and hoots. Um,
Y'all don't
this
know art.
and after an unsuccessful half hour, you decide to pack it in.
Oh God.
Uh,
A half hour of
yes,
Are
a
y'all
half
ready?
hour
Actually,
of
we
of
actually played the dice game. I think we need to actually perform the half hour of Buskin's Bakery. Okay, so y'all ready?
I will.
Half hour of mouth wide open, like I was at the dentist. Mouth wide open, mouth wide. Okay, I can't get through a half hour of that.
Boo! Hoot and holler!
I want to blow
Uh,
bubbles with. Never mind. I can't say that on.
and with that, I'm going to read the next line.
Fine.
The only thing you're going to earn under these circumstances is a sore throat.
Oh, relatable.
Doubles.
Oh no! They put it so deep I can't speak a sentence.
To the deafening sounds of silence, you are left to consider other money-making opportunities in the town.
I think I ran
Um,
out of money making opportunities. I'm
so,
pretty sure I've been blacklisted from the entire city. They want me out by dawn.
all right. So I know the book says you can only do do each thing only once.
Do I want
But
to try stripping again? Is that what you were going to ask?
sure. I was gonna say I'll let you attempt a pickpocket.
No.
But
Not
okay.
unless you have a reason for it.
Yeah. As a way to possibly see what the other things were if you managed to do better.
That is what I'm wondering, because I'm like, I wonder if you'd get like a good item if you could get a high enough roll.
Mm,
Let me just see what would happen, and if I roll a nat 20, it'll work. If it's not a nat 20, I don't want it.
Okay, because I was gonna say if you rolled a 15 or higher, I was gonna let you attempt a
It's a
pickpocket again.
2. A
Okay.
2 is a 20 minus the 0, and what is the 0 anyway? Nothing.
So it sounds
So
like
it's
you've made all
basically
the
a nat
money.
20.
It sounds like you made all the money you can, and
I
you can
rolled a
continue exploring
3.
the town.
I rolled a 6. Okay, an 11. I got double digits after 5 rolls. I was like, does this dice even go that high? Oh, I did get an 18 earlier. I was like, is this Google Dice Generator cheating me? Is it cheating me right now?
Okay, so now you're back to exploring the town. So it looks like you can go in the same direction as Rain, which doesn't make sense because you've done a bunch of stuff. But you can go and try and find Rain, or you can look for Ribcage,
Let's
or you
let's see if
can.
we can stumble upon Ribcage and I want to
Sure.
creep on him from the shadows.
Okay, it's not too difficult to keep an eye on Ribcage,
He
even
is
among some
very
of the large,
stinky.
even among some of the larger Kith races, of which there are a handful of each milling around. He sticks out like a sore thumb.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 2 on my real dice. I'm like, let me get a real die out here. And no, it's still a 2. I was meant to have that too.
He is easily the
We got a
tallest
bless
person.
though. It won't help a 2. I'm going to save that bless for the next roll. Okay,
Okay, I know.
we got your turn. Your turn. I'll be
I,
quiet. Your turn. You can go now. I won't say anything. You can
like
start speaking. You can continue with the story. I'll stop talking. I won't say anything else. I'll let you go. You can start whenever you're ready. I won't say anything once you start. We'll be good to go, and you just can continue with the story. Whenever you're ready to start with the story, I will be quiet. I won't say anything at all. I'll be mum's the word. Oh, you took off your headphones. You No, if you start, I will stop speaking, and then I won't have to say anything else, and then you can continue with your story, and then I won't be
well,
talking, and you.
I was going to say, like, if you keep trying to get these roles, I might have to say that someone steals a gold piece from you.
No!
'Cause
Someone pickpockets me while I'm so intent on pickpocketing someone else.
yes,
I
exactly.
just wanted to see if with a non-digital roller, I did any better, and I got the exact same roll.
Uh, okay, he is easily the tallest person in this town. Even the meanest, gruffest of pirates ducks away when they see him coming, clearly not wanting to risk his wrath just by being in the way. Ribcage moves through the crowd like a frigate sailing among rowboats.
Like a what?
A frigate, a
What's a
frigate,
frigate?
that's a type of ship.
Oh, cool.
He cuts us. Only reason I really know that is from Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Mmm.
He cuts a swath through the denizens of Brigand's Bay to make a beeline for the depths of the darkest alleys. As you follow him, you see why. He's heading for what is signposted as the fighting pit. As you get closer, you can see it as a literal pit dug into the ground, probably 10 feet deep and caked with dried blood. The crowd has formed around its perimeter and is cheering loudly as two warriors try and hack each other to pieces in the bottom.
Ooh, I love to get hacked in the bottom.
Ugh. Ribcage approaches what seems to be the organizer and has a quick chat. Ribcage's side consists of a quick grunt followed by a series of shouts from the organizer. The bugbear drops down into the pit as the unconscious body of the loser is dragged away. The pirate he's facing looks absolutely terrified. Ribcage has produced a silver hairbrush from somewhere and is brushing his fur from head to toe, maintaining steely eye contact with his opponent the whole while.
I know. I was like, all these stupid money-making decisions, and it's like, I'm over
Yeah.
here. I'm not a rogue. I'm a half giant trying to do all of these sneaky, roguey things. Let me go beat some people up for money. Let's go fight Ribcage in the pit.
Bets! Make your bets for Ribcage of the Rapier Wit versus Boris the Bloodthirsty. You look over to the man handling the money for the bets. Uh, you can make a bet, just watch the match, or if you wish to sign up for a fight afterward, we can do that.
Wait, can I not? So I can still place the bet and then I can sign up?
I'm unsure. Like, it somewhat sounds like that, but
Yeah,
I
because it
don't
says
know how
sign
it's.
up for a fight afterward. So I'm going to go with the betting. Let's bet on Ribcage.
Okay, just remember the number 121 for me, just in
Okay.
case we need to come back here.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
Uh, so if you wish to make a bet, we're going to go there. You head over to the man taking the bets and ask what the odds are. Fortune's in favor of the bugbear, no surprise. But
Hmm.
Boris might do it, you know. He's the only way you'll win any money. The bet is 10 gold. So what do you say? If you don't want to bet and just watch the match instead, we can go another route. Um, So you can either bet on Ribcage to win or place a bet on Boris the Bloodthirsty to
But we
win.
already think Ribcage is gonna win.
So you can
Can
place
I
a bet on
cheat?
Ribcage.
I don't have a way to. I don't really have a way to cheat. Like, I'm not a very roguey person. You know what? Ribcage is a bitch. Let's vote against Ribcage with 10 gold, and maybe it'll give
Okay.
me the option to do something to muck up the system.
Okay. You're betting on Boris the Bloodthirsty to win.
Yeah. Plus,
All
it's the
right.
10 gold that I got from cheating in another game, so girl math means I didn't actually. It's free.
You put your money on your new crewmate to lose. Go ahead and roll a d20.
So it's just a flat D20. I don't get to
Yep.
do
Flat
anything
d20.
else.
Flat d20.
A 10.
A 10. Okay. The fight is short and brutal. Ribcage acts as if the man is no more than an irritating fly, swatting him with the flat side of his warhammer around the face. Uh, by the way, 18 would have been what you needed.
What I
Bor
needed would have been to have some of that. You can adopt that random stabby orphan uh, energy to let me do something to get advantage or something. I was like,
uh,
can I have my bird friend go try to pluck out their eyes, or can I cast like one of my spells to stop him?
um,
Also, a flat roll is going to make it even harder. Can I be throwing fireballs at him while he's?
like I feel like you'd have to do something inconspicuous to be able to affect the odds
I've
here.
been like, oh my gosh, he really upset that stray random bird that is not at all tied to anybody else.
Uh, so I mean, if you want to attempt to have a bird kind of get in the way, I will allow you to do that. I'm not sure.
I was like, I have fog cloud, but I that would also blind the other person. So I'm like, I don't know if that would work. I do have gust of wind. I could just knock it, like use gust of wind to like push his attacks. Like every time he goes to hit, just like push him over.
Does that come like directly from you, or can you place it somewhere in
I
it?
could place it somewhere.
Okay. Um,
Wait, let me double check that. I'm pretty sure I could place it somewhere because I can move it around. Oh no, it does come from me, but I can still move it around. That's weird that I guess it starts off from me and then I can move it from there. Okay, so that one would
okay.
be comes from me.
It does come from you.
Yes.
Okay. I was trying to find a bugbear stat block so we could.
That's fine. I'll just lose all of my
Okay.
ill-gotten gains. This is fun.
Okay. So Boris loses both the fight and a great deal of teeth. They spray into the audience, and as if they were as valuable as pearls, people begin to fling themselves after the prizes.
Can I
Maybe you
roll to
shouldn't.
get one of the teeth?
Sure. Go ahead and roll to see if you get the teeth.
Like
Um,
dexterity, you think would work?
yeah, like I think maybe a sleight of hand would probably
Never
make
mind.
sense. No? Does that not make
This
sense?
dice roller is cheating. This dice roller is cheating. I'm barely rolling above a 10.
Okay.
I just wanted some of his teeth.
Um, tell you what, you see someone who got one of the teeth. See if you can persuade them.
No,
Uh, no? Okay. Uh, maybe you shouldn't have doubted the prodigious strength of your new crewmate.
I didn't doubt
Uh,
him. I wanted to cheat. I think it's what I doubted was that you all would make me have to roll a ridiculous thing flat without without any modifiers. I
all
wanted to
right.
do some cheating.
All right. Would you like to sign up for the next fight?
I guess let's do that.
Okay. You are called to drop down into the ring almost immediately. When Ribcage sees you approaching the arena, he huffs, and it is difficult to tell whether it's with respect or derision. Your opponent drops down to face you. It's a little kobold with a crazed look in his eye. He slashes his dagger at you in front of you gleefully. Yes! Brady loves stabbing! He cries, and as the announcer shouts for the match to begin, he descends upon you. So, real quick, I'm going to share. I think we have Stabby somewhere.
Little
Maybe not.
pokers. I was like, yeah, I don't. Who is
Or
this
or
person?
we have Bitey, but I think I have it as oh yeah, I have that shared as a not in a way that I can properly share it.
Oh gosh, look at Jaded
But
ruining
you
it all.
will have its tokens, so let me so going to bring us to the arena. Okay, so real quick, hopefully you can see Bitey here.
Yes, little Bitey. He's a little cutie. It's so sad I'm going to have to bludgeon him.
Okay, let's see here. We need to put. Are you able to drop your token in there so you can
Let's
control it,
see.
or if not, I can drop it in there.
Yeah, I assume we'd probably be around the same thing. Oh, that's turning it, not sizing it. How do you size it? Or do you want to size it
If
for me?
I can size it.
Okay,
Look good.
sure.
Okay. So where do we think each of you are in here?
I guess we'd be on like opposite sides probably. Though it does look like there are ladders, so probably one of us at each of the near each of the ladder.
Okay.
Bottom right is the other ladder.
Okay. So there he is.
Oh, he
I
put him like
guess
all
we're
the way
going.
on the ladder. Okay.
Then here we go. So we need to roll for initiative, I believe.
Yes.
Let's see here. He rolled a 5 with a +2, so 7 is his initiative.
Finally, I get a higher roll. I got a dirty 20. It keeps giving me 18s. 18 is the only thing above 20 that I'm rolling. Okay, so I go fast, right?
Okay. Oh, first. You go first. Yes.
I go fast.
Okay, you go fast, I guess.
Okay, so you described uh little guy as saying something around the lines of I like
Yeah.
stabbing, and I want to pull up uh pull my quarterstaff from my back and go, well, I like bludgeoning, and cast Shillelagh. I'm going to cast Shillelagh with a bonus action, and I can't
Okay.
really get close enough to do anything, and I don't really want to make it so that he can attack me out of position. So I am going to go with a how far are we? Oh, 55. Perfect. So I'm going to Ray of Frost him. Ray
Okay.
of Frost will give me. Oh gosh, do I put the damage on here? Do I not have the damage of any of my? Okay, no, a 1d8. Okay, like I can't find the damage of my spells. Okay, 1d8. I'm gonna do an attack roll.
Okay.
Okay, 13 plus 5, so an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and then a 1d8. 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yep. And
Uh,
he also has 10 feet less of movement.
I'll tell you what. Unfortunately, he has no movement left. So you have taken out Bitey. before we go with how the book describes it, do you want to describe how you take them out?
Are you kidding me? I didn't even get a bludgeon him. I took him out with a 6 ray of frost.
Yes, they had 5 hit points. If you want, I can roll 2d6 and subtract 2 from it as their health.
I really wanted to play my character a certain way, but I feel like I've decided to go a different route. So, since they're down, I'm going to go over. I'm just going to go run over, and I'm going to say that I put them into saving throws since I didn't double the health, and then I want to take my staff and just smash into its little unalived body and be like, ah!
Okay, so you're trying to completely take them out?
Oh yeah, I'm fully bludgeoning them and being like, "You're next, ribcage." I feel like that was almost like the uh the earth bending guys in Avatar: The Last Airbender. The like wrestling guy, like, "You're next, ribcage."
All right, so here is how the book describes it. You stand victorious over Bitey, his chest heaving as he grins through the pain. Good game, he manages, throwing you a thumbs up. And then you proceed to run up to him, bludgeoning
And
him.
bludgeon out some more. You're like, "Oh no, he's still moving."
So the two of you are hauled out of the pit to make way for the next match. One alive, the other not alive. And
Someone got a diamond for a revivify. Anybody? Anybody want to revivify now? Okay. Y'all should really hire a
uh,
medic.
uh, some like one of the staff says, "I can revivify, but it is 5 gold pieces for that."
Oh,
Do you
okay.
want?
Can I dig through his pockets to see if he has 5 gold pieces?
Okay, do a sleight of hand on this.
Oh, a sleight of hand? I feel like it's not really. I'm not
Oh,
trying to be sneaky. I'm more of Okay, I think a sleight of hand still works. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, a 17. So I rolled a 9. So that's a
okay.
19 with my modifier.
Awesome. So the just so you know, it was only a 5 is what you had to beat.
Oh, so that
So
means that I maybe found more
so
than 5 gold?
yeah, so I'm gonna say you actually found double that. You found 10 gold.
Oh my gosh, beating people.
So,
Beating people is so helpful. I also like that you made it only 5 gold to revivify when I think that it's like a 300 gold diamond that you have to use.
well,
They might be at a little bit of a money loss for this one, but if they stole the diamond, it didn't cost them anything.
so this is a pirate town. Like they kind of do janky stuff. So they're just using like a very like kind of broken ruby and doing their best with it. So it's gonna bring them back, but not in any sort of great way. They might be like permanently maimed for life now.
Oh yeah, it's going to be like a raise unalive that never wears off, where you get like 4 exhaustion just for the rest of your life. You now have
Yeah.
you're revivified, but you have long COVID.
Like
Oh,
you ruined this,
I don't know if I could say that.
but like it probably would have been nicer had you just let them stay where they were. But now they're going to live with a chronic illness.
Okay, well, if
Okay.
I ever see them again, I will tell them that I can put them out of their misery again for 5 gold. I think I need to rethink
Okay.
these characters I'm making. I just need to go like full crazy barbarian.
Okay. Um, so you're adding essentially 5 gold tier inventory based off of kind of quick pickpocket of a corpse. Um, then also a small purse is pressed into your hand to congratulate you on your victory, and you get to add 50 gold pieces to your
Oh my
inventory.
gosh, look at all my money! I started
All right,
with I think 110 or and now I'm at 172.
look at you.
I should have always been a pirate.
So do you want to explore more of the pirate town,
Can
which
I
I think
beat
is
more
probably.
people up? Why didn't I get to fight
Uh,
Ribcage?
do you want me to see if I can find a stat block for a bugbear and you can uh battle Ribcage?
I mean, if you didn't already, it would take extra time, but we can continue. We can move on. I am a little disappointed
Okay.
that I didn't get put in. I guess I got put in a lesser tier than Ribcage or something.
Yeah.
Rude.
All right, but do you want me to move us back to the ship, or do you want me to leave the scene up?
We can leave my moment of glory up.
Okay.
My moment
Uh,
of glory, bludgeoning, being a like 6'5" half giant, bludgeoning a tiny little lizard creature.
yeah.
Hey, they're
Poor
part
Biden
dragon. That's fearsome.
with
Don't
5
let that
HP.
with 5 HP. Yeah, they might have been a baby part dragon.
All right, so I'm pretty sure we have one more thing you can do exploring the pirate town. So you can do that, or you can go straight to the Silent Shanty to meet with the captain.
Let's do a little town exploration.
Okay,
We got like 20
so
minutes, so I'm like, what can we fill the time with,
here,
and then like kind of end at the
yeah.
next plot point.
Okay, so now I think we want to go look for rain, or you can do some shopping.
Oh, okay, never mind. I don't care to look for Rain. Actually, I didn't have to talk to Ribcage. Let's go look. Let's go stalk Rain now.
Okay. Rain seems intriguing despite their utter disdain toward you. Who is this pirate not to trust you? You wait until they aren't watching you and then follow them at a distance. You lose them for a moment in the crowd, but after a few seconds searching, you spot the young sailor in the marketplace.
Actually, I am like, wait, do I have enough money to actually buy anything worthwhile? I don't think there's really much in the store that would be useful to my character at the moment, so I don't know that I would have anything to buy regardless. I'm gonna try to pull up the shop while you read through this.
Okay, I can actually pull up a shop for you real quick. I can show you page one first. And let me know when you want to move on to page two. Rain weaves through the throng of the bustling marketplace. The place is so packed with people, it's quite difficult to keep an eye on the sailor's slim figure as they head through the crowd. Eventually, they break from the herd and head to a small rundown shop, the second-hand store. You're far enough away to be hidden, but close enough to get a good look at their arm. It's a series of tubes and conduits that is far too complex for you to understand. The metal framework of it seems to be built onto their shoulder and torso, with a leather strap across their body to help keep it in place. It has only 3 wide fingers and a thumb, but seems to operate perfectly well, tiny brass cogs ticking around every time they clench a fist, which they do a lot. You can watch Rain from the outside or go into the store.
Let's watch from the outside. And can you give me the second page of the store? Actually, no. We're gonna go into the store because we're gonna do a mini shopping montage after this.
Okay. So you're going to go into the store.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, can you give me
Inside,
the second page of the store? Oh wait, did you
oh,
already do it?
I did not, sorry. I got
Oh,
distracted by
I
the.
was Xing out of the first page and X out of the second page as soon as you popped it.
Yep, okay, here you
Thank
go.
you.
Um, Inside, an older gnomish gentleman is serving behind the counter. His gray hair is held in a high ponytail, and he has a jeweler's loop hitched up for his left eye. He
Ariana
smiles.
Grande, is that you? I love the look of confusion you had. You're like, huh?
well, well, sometimes when I read, it's just like the words are just kind of coming through without like too much like processing. So like the description went through my head, and it took me a moment to process the high ponytail. Uh, a new face! Welcome! I'll be with you in a moment. Please take a look around. I'm sure to have whatever you're looking for in stock. And remember, all sales are final under pain of death. He says that last part so cheerfully that you almost don't register that it's what he said at all. When you
I'm
look at
so
him,
sorry, Ariana, that your voice turned into that and you can't sing anymore. I'm so sorry, Ariana. Your life has been ruined. Do I need to put you out of the misery like I did that little kobold? Ariana, blink twice if I need to put you out of your misery. Are you
oh,
blinking over there? I saw one blink. Oh, there's a second blink. I shillelagh my staff and bludgeon Ariana the second hand grande. Do, do I need to roll initiative to roll an attack?
I don't know where to go from
You can read. You can read. I'm just trying to add a little spice in here, add a little fun. Who wants to be a part of my my group D&D game? Do I get to act like this in my group D&D game? Will you let me? If you give me permission, I will act a fool
here.
in our group D&D game. I'm so quiet in our
Uh,
actual D&D game. I like really hold myself back a lot because I'm so worried about like taking too much of the spotlight and like upsetting people. I kind of would love to just be given free reign to do this in an actual D&D game.
I give you permission. I'm ready for next
Do you
Tuesday.
give me permission on behalf of the other 5 players and DM of our D&D game?
Yes.
Perfect. So if anything happens, I'm blaming you. Sorry, y'all added Jaded, and Jaded is an enabler. Okay,
Okay.
Ariana Grande is feeling rough with her voice. She is
Right.
threatening people about final sales. What else we got?
Yeah. When you look at his bashed-in corpse, he's grinning so wide that he shows a gold molar at the back of his mouth. Okay, maybe not bashed-in head, but when you look at him, he's grinning so wide he shows a gold molar in the back of his mouth.
Love it.
uh, Rain glowers at you a moment before returning to the transaction as if you weren't there. Arrayed on the counter is a collection of cogs, cables, and copper tubing. These same parts were half the price last time. I'm gonna have to find a new supplier. Oh no! Afraid not! People keep trying to open another general store, but the gosh darn places keep mysteriously burning to the ground. Strange that. He picks some ashes out from under his fingernails with a fine point of a carving knife as he says this. With a huff, Rain tosses a little purse onto the counter and snatches up the spare parts. Without a look at you, they stomp out the door and back into the bustle of the marketplace. Excuse me, Rain, the shopkeeper calls just as the young sailor reaches the door. Your captain ordered these some time back, even paid in full. He holds out a package stamped with the name of the shop. Rain stalks back, snatches away the package, and then makes an even less graceful exit. So, what can I do for you? Asks the shopkeeper.
Well, I have a friend that wants your tooth. How much for that, baby?
That'll be, think about 1,000 gold for that.
Okay, so is that how much you would deem your life?
All right, for you, 2,000 gold.
Oh, you didn't even ask for me to roll intimidation. How rude.
Okay. Would you like to try and roll for intimidation?
I only have a +1 to intimidation, so unless it's a nat 20, I'm sure it's not gonna pass.
Okay. So as he says that, like
Wait, I
you
am
see
still
him.
rolling.
Okay.
Give me that 20! No, only a 17.
Okay. I was gonna say actually an 18 was what I was gonna have you roll to.
Oh, wait, let me double check. Do I have a +1 or a +2? Intimidation. Oh, yeah, it's just a +1. Boo.
So as he says the for you it's 2,000 gold. You also see him flicking like lighter, uh, like the lid open and close as a flame like just kind of flickers out of it. Because as he mentioned, the
Oh
gosh darn
wait,
place is
use the bless. I missed the third to bless. Which, if it was an 18, I definitely pass it. What did I say? I had a 17, so dirty 20.
okay.
Thank you, Unalive Beaver.
So the gnome kind of sizes you up and decides, you know what, the gnome might be a little crazy, but you look like you could be a little bit crazier. You look like
I still
you would
have the
fight
blood dripping from the kobold on my staff. You're like,
exactly.
they were already downed when I got this.
So it sees all that blood and it's like, you know what? For you, one gold tooth is one gold piece.
Oh, Jada, we're gonna have to talk about your balancing in games. You love to just either go really
Yeah.
big or really little. Okay, give me your tooth,
Uh,
one gold piece. Here you go. And I'll give you a second gold piece for a regular tooth.
okay, you're gonna have to roll intimidation like one more time to.
I don't think that's intimidating.
No.
That's haggling.
Okay, I guess roll a persuasion.
It's the
Like
same
this
either
is
way. Only a 10. Back down to my lower rolls.
okay. All right, so this gnome immediately pulls out some pliers, goes yoink, hands it to you, and says, like, then holds out his hand for the gold piece.
Okay, I give a gold piece and I get a tooth. And I'm going to tell everyone
Um,
that this tooth was from the fearsome battle between Ribcage and Bloody Guy. Something the Bloody. Who did the
mm,
Bloody? Whatever
okay,
its name is. I'm going to say this is one of his teeth because I couldn't get one at the actual thing. And I'm going to try to hawk it. Be like, mine's gold. Mine's gold. You had a regular rotted tooth. That one doesn't even have any fillings. You can see it straight into the where the nerve was. It is so rotted and gross. This one will never rot.
okay.
Boris, yes.
By the way, don't forget to add this to your inventory and subtract the one gold piece.
I did
Um,
subtract the one gold piece. I will add it to my inventory as well because unhinged. Gold
and I am
tooth
going to
from
say, like,
Ariana Grande. Say it's from Rib Cage fight with Boris. There we are. I got Ariana Grande's tooth that I'm gonna say is from Boris, and we're good.
but I'm going to say this gnome after, like, immediately ripping out the tooth is like, well, I'm sorry, we're actually closing up shop for the day, so you're going to have to go. So if you want to purchase anything, you're gonna have to persuade him to stay up in just a little bit longer, so you can
They didn't
get
really have
some.
anything that I wanted. I was debating on getting healing potions or something, but you know what? That just makes the
Hey,
game boring.
you got the only thing you wanted, so
Yes. Well, I got the only thing Unalive Beaver wanted. We got it, Unalive Beaver. We got it.
I didn't see that Unalive Beaver was the one who told you to steal a molar.
Yeah. Well, Tony just reach in and take it. I was at least nice enough to let him give it to me.
Nice enough to intimidate him to give it to you.
Oh, I
All
did
right.
not write this character to be crazy.
Well, that's not how you're playing it.
I mean, we're surrounded by pirates, and there's a storyline that's happening that I can't really control. So I gotta take control where I can. What can I say?
Like, I think we're gonna need to add something to your screen. It's gonna be like a little meter, and it's gonna be like from lawful good to
Chaotic
chaotic
evil.
evil, and we're just going to move the needle as your character progresses down a path.
I feel like we at least need to make it just a good to evil. because I did not write my character to be lawful. They were chaotic neutral to begin with, but I do
Mm.
feel like they are doing way more bad than good. They're definitely leaning more down the evil route than the neutral route.
Uh,
But you know
all
what?
right.
They say that they write these stories for heroes, and since I'm in the story, I must be a hero, right?
Must be. Must be. All right. So I think that's all the exploring that you could do.
Okay, so
Well, oh, I was about to say, oh, there's one other thing, but no, it was shopping. So you got there anyway.
yeah. I was trying to look to see if they had any like better staff because I was like, and they didn't have any kind of staff that I could use, and I already have a shield, so I'm like, I didn't really see anything worthwhile other than consumables. Um, but yeah, so the last thing we would have to do now is to go to the Siren Place, the tavern, I think it is, and
Mm.
I'd say let's save the tavern for the next session.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a note here.
I hope that I don't have another 3 hour word game stream tonight. My body is not appreciating this. And this 2 hour stream, I'm already like, I need to go to the bathroom. TMI. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, are you good on noting?
Yep, I've noted. And oh, look, you got a hydration.
I literally said I need to use the restroom. I'm over here about to burst. That's where the Banes went today. Didn't cast any Banes, but we cast enough Hydrates to be a Bane.
Yes.
So yeah, so you're good, Jaded, right?
Yep, I'm good.
Another Hydrate! Oh gosh, I'm like, my leg is shaking. I need to go to the bathroom so bad. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. I hope that was unhinged enough for you on a live beaver. If anyone else is here, thank you for popping in, for hanging out with us. I do think that we're probably going to stick this to every other week. I know Unalive Beaver is here and ready for some D&D. Uh, Definitely, I don't feel like these streams have been popping off that well. So I'm like, I do think we're probably going to stick it to every other week because it is something fun that I like doing. But yeah, I don't know how to get more interaction. So I'm like, Yes, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are going to do some word games in about an hour. And on Thursday, we've been playing a lot of Fortnite. Unalive Beaver, if you ever want to play Fortnite with us on Thursday, pretty much every Thursday lately, we've been playing Fortnite. Honestly, on Thursday and the Mondays that we're not doing D&D. We could also do some Roblox. Like, it is pretty much we do all group gaming streams. So if you're ever in the mood to just do a little bit of free game gaming, hit us up. Is there anything else going on? When are you off work, Jaded? Not next week, but the week after.
Let's see. The 22nd to 26th.
So the 22nd is our next D&D stream. Is that when you want me to do your? Oh wait, no, I can't. I got to do your makeup on stream, so we wouldn't have time to do it. Maybe next Thursday we might do Jaded's makeup on stream,
So not next Thursday, but
or
the
the
25th.
Thursday after next. Oh, you're DMing every Thursday. Well, if any of your players pass away, hit me up. Oh, I don't understand how people play in-game games of D&D. How do people have real-life friends? I don't even understand. Like, I keep hearing about all these people that like go to one of their friends' house to play D&D, and I'm like, I could not even imagine. Hey, Ooze! But yeah, okay, so next Monday we'll be doing some Fortnite or something. So if you're free next Monday on the Live Beaver, hit us up. This Thursday we'll be doing some Fortnite too, probably. But on the 26th. Oh, you're not going to be available on the 26th. Part of me is like, do we want to start early on the 22nd and I can paint you before, or we can have an extra long stream? But I don't think you'd enjoy that. I don't think you'd want to have to spend a whole stream in makeup after getting painted for a whole stream.
Mm. That's fine.
Oh, you do
We
roll
can make
22? Okay. I think I think Nerdy said that they have an in-person group, and I'm like, I could not even imagine. Okay, I really need to use the restroom. My leg is shaking. My bowels are quivering. Um, worst case scenario, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Best case scenario, I'll see you next Monday. Have a wonderful evening. And it's 6:40 plus IT nerds. Oh gosh, I can't even imagine. 6 people for a game is so much. 40 plus too? Oh my, old. I'll never be 40. I have less than 5 years. I have like exactly 5 years left, and I'm just past.